This is Prakash. To avoid confusions, I'm just trying to repeat the session to easily germinate our seeds using tissue method. So here I have taken bottle gourd seeds and a Ziploc cover and couple of tissues. This is a bowl where I would soak the seeds. So when I start, I take the seeds, put them in the bowl, and then try to go to the hot water tap. I'm just trying to check that water comes too hot, the maximum hot. I put in the maximum and trying to add that water. So it is that sort of hot water we need to take. It should not be burning our hand, but at the same time it should not be very cold or just warm. It should be hot from the tap, not from boiling water. So I take this, I soak like this. Generally I soak them, I start soaking in the evening and leave it overnight, and next day morning I would get like this. Here these are floating here because there is no moisture, and once they take moisture they definitely go down like this. These are the ones. Yeah, of course here just for an experiment purpose I just wanted to see how I can germinate lemon seeds as well. So those are the lemon seeds, don't get confused. So now these are the seeds. You may feel or you may surprise how transparent the water is. No, normally that goes into cloudy water. I just took out that cloudy water and put the fresh water. That's why it is very transparent and clear. So now these are all the seeds I got overnight soaked or 12 hours soaked, and these are the seeds. I'm going to put them in tissue. So I'm using these tissues. Normally I use 2 tissues because this is little thin one. If more expensive one or thicker one is also sufficient. So what I would do is I leave these seeds outside, take out from the water, and then I prepare my tissue. Please be very careful. I fold like this, and again like this, again like this, and again like this. See, now why I have to fold these many times is my hand can close it and or hold it properly to squeeze the water. So I'm just using again hot tap water. I'm just keeping that it is fully wet now. If I use like this, definitely the germination gets delayed. Sometimes seed also won't get germinated. So what I have to do is I put that in my hand. I use all my strength to squeeze till the last bit of water in it. See now? It is not wet now, it is moist. In Telugu we call it as chamma. If it is wet, it is tadi. So now if it is not wet, it easily gets open like this. You don't need to put more efforts to open the folds. See, this is how we need to do. Now if you you take this, keep it here, and my pre-soaked seeds are here, and don't put like this. No, you have to keep them very much arranged without touching each other's seed. So just spread them at a good space. Of course, less space is also okay, but they should not be overlapped on each other. So this is how I normally do and get very good germination. I'll show you the readily germinated from this method. See, I keep this inside gently without disturbing those place and zip close. This is how little air inside is not at all a big deal. It's a usual thing, no problem. And I keep this in a warm place. No light is needed, no air is needed. In a cupboard you can keep. If it is dark, no problem. But normally what I do is I keep this on the top of fridge. Please don't get confused again. Not inside fridge, on top of the fridge, because the fridge machine produces some warmness or heat on the top of the fridge. Yeah, but it is not that you have to use there only. You can use anywhere in a cupboard where warmness is there. Warmness in our language is 18 degrees to 20 degrees. And one more way I can show you, instead of Ziploc, you can use a box as well, which is tight container or tightly capped. See, this is the one, and this was these seeds were put with the same procedure, but in the box. Little, I think 7 days ago. Not 7, 5 days ago actually. 6 days I can say exactly. So for that I used the tissues individually folded, and I put one as a mat down, and then on top of them I put them separately. Of course I moved them, that's where they came together, but they arranged in a way that they don't touch each other. And then another tissue has been placed, and then packed it properly, tightly, and then on fridge again. Fridge is my holy place for germination. Yeah, so now you can see the amazing result of the sprouts or seeds sprouted. All seeds got sprouted. Okay, so this one, of course, this one was used for melon germination, but this is how when before soaking in water the on tissue, I normally write with a balling pen, to keep the letters unscattered, and it's a label for me while doing multi-seed germination in different boxes or packs for best identification. So this is not compulsory, but this is a tip I said. So this is how I do. And once I got these seed, I gently open them or pull them slowly. Yeah, one after the other, because of the best bedding it got. See how healthy it has. there is no fungi, there is no white color meshy thing in here. If it was too wet, definitely it would have lost its strength, and this would have been rotted. So now if you have to plant this, I'm just trying to show an example here. Take a pot, till this place, till this height, put compost, pressed tightly, and then place it here, and then pour loosely loose soil, and just gently press it, not too much, but till here it must be pressed properly and watered until from bottom holes. There are no holes. I'm just showing this as a part. From the holes, all water, excess water gets drained. Put the seed, and then dry soil, whatever you use mix or cocoa peat, just dry or light or moist material, and then leave it in a closed environment, so that these roots will be expanding in the medium, and then the leaves will come outside. So hope you understand, and we may have a session for questions or doubts. Welcome there, we can discuss more. Thank you.